Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Just you got here just in time for the bells, pretty much. You want me to get you a drink or something? You know, to raise a glass to the new year and all that kind of stuff. I don't sound very excited about it. Well, it's been a rough year, is it not? I mean, I've had some good things, don't get me wrong. You know, my channel, you know about my efforts to try to help people in my own weird way. But I have regrets, I guess, too. And well, anyway, let's go watch the bell, shall we? Yeah, I'm well, I'm kind of I don't know, I've been thinking about a lot of New Year's past. I suppose I miss the family occasion of it. You know, when I was a little kid and you got to stay up late to seeing the bells and to be part of the party. My family used to be the ones who would kind of throw the New Year's party for all of our extended family, so it'd be family and friends, and I remember I used to love hosting it even as a kid, you know, because I don't know, it was just fun running around, seeing people at drinks, seeing that everyone, you know, everything was going all right. I would run a pool tournament each year. We would get a pool table and, you know, just sign people up in a kind of little knockout pool tournament, which obviously nowadays it would be, you know, I say a little bit of fun or whatever, but when I was a kid, and especially because all of my cousins were, you know, either my age or maybe teenagers or whatever, that we were all trying to win, you know. It wasn't super nasty competitive or anything, but it was a little bit competitive, so that was always fun. So, yeah, and then obviously I start to think about that, and I start to think about, some of the embarrassing, you know, like karaoke of terrible songs or that kind of stuff. Auld Lang Syne was always fun. But, you know, family move away to different places for different reasons. We ended up selling that house. Obviously, I grew up, I move, and then ended up moving back and, you know, ended up living in a flat with my parents for a while, but in the end, you know, it wasn't big enough to have a whole bunch of people around. And so New Year's went from being a time where I would see all of my family and all these people I care about to a time where I don't really see anybody, you know? And so ringing the bells became me and a couple of family members, usually, to be honest, just my mum and dad most of the time. And I would get invites to go to a party or this party or that party, but it didn't really feel right. I wanted it, I guess I still do, kind of want it to be like the old times, like it used to be. And I wish I could, you know, have that experience again. Have a house where all these people can all come together and enjoy each other's company, enjoy the, you know, food and drinks or whatever, but enjoy catching up, enjoy reminiscing, enjoy talking about what's next for them in their lives, and just everything that went with it, the music, the laughter, and also the people that I miss. You know, my gran, I suppose really when my gran died, that was probably as much as anything what really killed it. Because my gran was an incredible woman. She was the life of the party. She was the glue that kept my family together. the idea of family members falling out, I mean, doing so would disappoint Gran, and absolutely nobody wanted to do that. The sweetest, funniest woman. But now that's, you know, it's just not the case anymore. She's not there. And yeah, when she died, I suppose it kind of set the family drifting apart from each other. And I miss the old days, I suppose. So then I start thinking about now, and you know, if it wasn't for you kind of calling me up last minute and seeing if I had any plans for the bells, I would have been seeing this. It would have been just me. And in some ways I'm fine with that, but in other ways it's very... It's sad to go from all these people who I care about and this occasion, this sense of a real get-together, you know? A real human moment, be it a tribal feeling or whatever you want to call it, but a real time of coming together and showing that you care, and just... yeah, it was nice. And looking back and kind of seeing, I guess, the decline away from that, in retrospect, it's all very sad. And I wish I could have done something about it, but now I'm here on my own. Well, I guess not on my own, but in the end, it's not like I could have done something to really change things. And so then the next thought in my head is, well, at the time it wasn't really something you were thinking about regretting. So what do you think, you know, in 10, 15 years time you'll be looking back on and saying that you wish you could change, you know? And well, there's one thing that really jumps out. And I haven't really planned any of this, or I'm going to say any of this. It's all ad-libbed. I guess it always is, really. But yeah, I don't have a script or something that I've prepared to say to you. This is all off the top of my head. But if I look back in 15 years and I never said this, I know I'd regret it. Because you're the best thing in my life. You're the best thing maybe that's ever happened to me. And I don't want to regret not telling you that and not telling you how I really feel. And look, if this isn't something you want, if this isn't how you see me, that's okay. I just didn't want to go on any longer without you knowing that you mean the world to me and that I want to be with you. And that I want every New Year's from now on to be holding your hand and being at your side. And when I think about all those people, you know, who I don't see anymore necessarily, who have they've come and gone from my life, really. And with some of them, obviously parents and stuff like that, you still talk to them, but I just think about who could I not stand to lose? And there's only one person who came up. Again and again, there's one person who I guess I wasn't even honest with myself, really, about how much you mean to me, but I guess that's my New Year's resolution. To be 100% forthcoming with how I feel to the people who I care about the most, and the top of that list is you. So, I can't promise I'll be perfect. I mean, you know me. You know I have my weaknesses. You know I like to think, some strengths. I don't know why I'm sitting here as if I'm at a job interview trying to sell myself. Like, you know what you think of me. You either like this idea or don't already. But I want to be with you. And if you don't, it's okay, but I just... Oh, the bells. They're already counting down. 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't even know what to say. This is so... it's so amazing. It's obvious what I should say. What it is. Yeah, I guess. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.